every now and again in your life, you eat a curry which, stays in your heart and your mind forever. When I was doing the motorbike trip in 2006 all across India, I was driving through Rajasthan. I've been vegetarian most of the trip because just to be safer side, we always thought like vegetarian food is a safer side. I was craving for a meat, and then I saw a really really tiny shop where I had a picture of fish on the wall. I said, oh, they must have some meat. I went there, and this guy had like a tandoori oven. All he cooked was a lamb curry and the bread in the same oven. I ate about 15 plates of lamb. They were about that big. It was the most delicious lamb I ever had, and he had to go and get some more goat for us. That's how wonderful it was. That's the dish. I asked him the recipe, so he gave me. That's the dish we're cooking today. The Laal Maans, Rajasthani lamb dish. Hot, beautiful, tasty lamb dish in Relish spice mix way. Welcome to Curry King Vinny. Whenever we do the base sauces is different. Rajasthani Laal Maans is also different. So what we're gonna do here, we need to boil the tomatoes, chili, garlic, and as you can see, the coriander, the whole stems and everything, because Rajasthani Laal Maans, it's very intense flavor. So we're using the whole chili, the whole garlic, the tomatoes, and the coriander. When the curry is hot, we want to be able to feel all the taste as well. So that's what we're trying to do. So I'm gonna get the pan heat. I'm just doing a slight bit of adjustment where I would just cook the onion and blend it and use it again. Instead of that, I'm just gonna cook the onion. I'm gonna add the tomato, check it, everything in it, boil in the same. So that way you can fast forward the cooking process. Yeah. So I'm just gonna add the onions, cook it until it's light golden brown. Add some salt just to fast forward the cooking process. So normally, whenever I'm cooking the other curries, always add ginger and garlic paste. The reason I'm not adding any ginger and garlic paste here, because I'm gonna add it with the lamb. So this is the thing, just shortcut, because you would have to cook the tomatoes, garlic and coriander on a separate pan. Instead of that, I'm just gonna add it all here because I already got the pan on heat. And I'm just going to cut the tomatoes. So add the tomatoes, just add some water, so that way you're just boiling the tomatoes as well. And we're going to blend this into a fine, smooth paste. The Rajasthani Laal Maans in Relish restaurant is the hottest curry we have available in the restaurant. But if you like it even hotter, you can add more chili to it. So you can add more chili powder, the green chili and everything. Just boil it and grind it to fine smooth paste. So whenever I'm cooking lamb, I like to use ghee more than oil. So I'm just gonna add a couple of tablespoons of ghee. Get the pan nicely greased. And adding the whole spices to it. I've got 2 cinnamon, black cardamom, 3 cloves, 2 green cardamom, couple of bay leaf. Get the spices, release the aroma. So always keep the heat on medium. Or when the pan is heating. As again, we did use the onions, but I like to add some onions to get nicely caramelized before I add the lamb, because I always think it adds texture to the curry, adding the onions, cooking the traditional way, even though using the base as a curry, but you still want to keep a little bit of tradition, so have the texture, use the onion like that. So I'm gonna cook the onion until it goes light golden brown. I'm gonna add the lamb on the ginger garlic paste, then add the tomato, then add the lamb spice mix, and then I'm gonna use the beautiful tomato, the chili paste. Oh, trust me, that's what will make this dish unique. Now the onions turned light golden, add our lamb. If you notice, most of my curry they have the very similar pattern of cooking. So I like to cook the meat, you know, the raw meats, because I think, especially if you're cooking lamb, you cook for 45 minutes, you cook all the other ingredients for 45 minutes. So the Indian curry, more you cook, the better it tastes. That's why I think the lamb is one of the best suited meat for Indian curries. So the drill is, you cook the lamb on high heat until you don't see any of the pink bits, and then we add the spice mix. Add the ginger and garlic paste. So cook the lamb with ginger garlic paste until the rawness disappears. Now it's time to add the tomatoes. Here what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the Rajasthani Laal spice mix, about 1¾ teaspoon. So this way I want to make sure it doesn't burn adding the tomatoes. Add a pinch of salt, and now we don't want to burn the spices, so I'm going to add the tomato onion paste we added earlier. Look at that, absolutely stunning lamb meat curry already, and that's not even done yet. So to this I'm just gonna cook for 15 minutes or until it starts boiling on high heat, and then simmer 30 minutes on low heat until the lamb's tender. So it's been another 30 minutes. The lamb is tender. I'm happy with it. Just gonna do a bit of tasting. The first thing first. Yeah. Ooh, that's actually not quite hot. It should have been a little bit more hotter. I'm adding a bit more salt and try to make it hot. I'm adding just over a teaspoon. As I said, you know, the curry always varies different things. So if the meat is too fatty as well, that will also make the curry taste less hot. So adding a bit of spice, give a stir, and then taste again. Now it's perfect. There's only one more step to go. I'm just gonna leave this on the side. This is the final addition. About a couple of tablespoons of ghee. We have the lamb cooking here on the side. Bring the pan on nice and high heat, no messing about. Add a couple of red chili and about half a teaspoon of coriander seeds. I'm just gonna wait. Wait, come on. Coriander is on, party is on, Laal Maans on. Yeah, there you go. We want to make sure the coriander seeds nicely, you know, releases the oil, becomes nice and crunchy, so it doesn't taste raw when you're biting in the curry. This is called the tarka or tadka in Indian language, or the seasoning. So now the coriander seeds are done. I'm adding the fresh coriander and just some of the sauce. And add this to the main dish. You've tasted it before, you taste it now. It will bring so much more flavor to the dish. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. So I give it a stir, and that's it. Turn the heat down. Now the tasting time. Oh my god, I'm not exaggerating. It is unbelievable, absolutely stunning. Even the cameraman agrees with me because he tasted that. Ah. Certain curry takes cheers from me, and the Laal Maas was one of them. Please, if you never tried it, try this Laal Maas Relish spice mix. It's very, very, very simple, but try to do it with lamb because the more you cook, the better it tastes. You know, you cook for like first 15 minutes on high heat and then 30 minutes on low heat, and then you give that tarka right at the end, which takes it to the heaven. You know, absolutely unbelievable. So visit currykingwinnie.co.uk to order the Relish Laal Maas spice mix. So you don't have to have the boring, I wouldn't say boring, just the traditional, the same chicken tikka masala, jalfrezi kadai. Come out of your comfort zone, try something new. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. But I recommend this curry to have, the people who like the hot food, it absolutely tastes really, really stunning. You can try it with chicken as well, but the lamb tastes better. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Log on to currykingwinnie.co.uk, order your Relish spice mix Laal Maas.